Who has the most disgusting food? Is it the Brits? Or is it the Americans?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Dink it and sink it.
I mean, they've got a very firm texture, I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, God!
British food has a terrible reputation all around the world. Well, the vision of heaven is when the chefs are Italian, the lovers are the French, the mechanics are the Germans, and then the vision of hell. Basically, the Brits end up as the chefs. But I want to introduce Rhett and Link today to some of the kind of classic, quirky British dishes. But actually dishes that aren't just disgusting, they are delicious. They are things I really love. I'm less excited about trying their stuff. So I'm excited, semi-excited to see what Rhett and Link have in store. Get ready.
This is totally gonna top that Will Ferrell collab.
Hey guys, Bear Grylls here and welcome to an epic episode where we are having the ultimate food off with the one and only Rhett and Link, the legends all the way from the west coast of America. How are you guys?
Great, man.
Good.
Great
Hungry.
to be here with you.
So hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna regret that. You are gonna regret that. So I don't know how you guys perceive British food, but certainly from my side of things, we're incredibly proud of our food heritage. We actually have a terrible reputation in Europe for being terrible cooks. But I don't know, how do you guys see British food?
Okay, well, do you want us to be honest?
Yeah, what are we? We're big fans, Bear. You know, we didn't want to start off the conversation this way.
Well,
but
we're big fans of Bear. But in terms
Straight in,
of
come on.
best British food is food that has been imported.
Oh,
like a nice curry.
wow.
Yeah,
I love a
love
good
the curry.
You got great curry.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Well, one specific story we have is we were in London. We were hungry, and
I know what
somebody
you're gonna say.
decided that we should order pizza. You know, I mean, maybe it was a dumb American move, but it was late at night. We'd been out, and we were like, let's get some pizza. I mean, you can't screw pizza up, right? Well, I don't know if maybe we just made a bad choice. We took the advice of the guy at the hotel. We were like,
Well, what
where's
we
a good
took-
place to get pizza? And he was like, he handed us like a
flyer.
flyer.
And they delivered it. Well, I'll tell you what we took. We took pictures of the pizza because it was so bad. we wanted to remember what it looked like. I mean, now it's your
I
turn.
love it. Hey, listen, I sympathize, I get it.
Let us have it. I mean, when it comes to American food,
right.
Give us your worst.
You know, my experience with American food, having just had you guys be incredibly rude about our food.
Yeah.
My experience with American food is I actually love American food. I really do. I think if all I ate was American food, I would be very happy, but I would be very fat. So I have to kind of ration my amounts of American food. But I think the goal today is that I'm going to introduce you to some of the lesser known things, and you're going to likewise do the same for me. We're going to kind of introduce it for each other. 3 courses. And then at the end, we'll let the viewers decide which nation wins. Who has the most disgusting food? Is it the Brits or is it the Americans? My first dish for you guys, which is about to be served in front of you here, is called haggis. I'm sure you might have heard of haggis, but often people don't know what is actually in haggis. And it really is the kind of national food of the Scots, you know, Scotland. People kind of get lulled into this full sense of security and think, yeah, it kind of looks like a large sausage, which it kind of, in some ways it is, but when you actually get into the nitty gritty of what is in it, it can slightly take the edge off it for people. I think maybe the best thing to do is to let you know what's in it after you've tasted it. So open it up and give it a taste.
Is that an intestine that it's just sitting in?
Oh, no!
Okay.
No!
It sort of burst out of there.
Oh.
It really burst out of there.
I think
Now,
you guys
you
are
love
meant to
this?
have cooked this. Yeah. Yours is looking like raw. I'm really worried that you guys have eaten this
been
raw.
cooked, right?
It has been good. It's been boiled. It's been boiled. Because the thing is, if you fry it, most people have haggis and maybe they have it sliced and fried, and it's kind of. But authentic haggis is boiled, and that definitely kind of, takes the fun out of it. It looks pretty grim.
Yeah, it's been intensified. Link is prepared with his personalized barf bucket. I have one as well, but you know what? As a one-time Scott, I'm going to.
Oh, that's a big bite. Now, Bear, I would like to say that, you know, if it weren't for you, Rhett and I would never have had the guts to drink each other's urine. Only after watching you drink your urine were we willing to drink each other's.
Just you wait for the chaser, boys. Just you wait.
Dink it.
And sink it.
Dink it and sink it. I love it. So what's it like?
It's the texture's not great.
You know, earlier you said the word earthy. Yeah, it's like, it's very,
There's some liver in there. There's definitely some liver in
it's
there.
like organ-y.
Yeah.
Lots
Well,
of
it's
organ.
funny you say organs, because essentially that is what haggis is. It's all of the, what they call the offal, is, all the liver and the kidneys and all the kind of, they put anything in there, brain, lungs, you name it, blood, and then they squeeze it inside the intestinal sac and then boil it. And I think tradition, it always meant you could, carry it and travel with this thing and then boil it up, and super nutritious, great survival food, very calorific.
Right. Link's having a difficult time with it, Bear.
I got it down.
Yeah, it looks like you're not having a lot of fun with that.
I mean, you know what? I've definitely had worse. Something about mixing in all the other stuff
Oh, wow.
kind of takes the edge off of the liver. Because I don't like liver. There's something about this that is, I don't know, it's a little more palatable than just straight up liver.
You're showing off from Bear Grylls,
Maybe I
man.
like lungs.
Okay, so well done, you guys. So, first one for me.
Okay, so Bear, you came out of the gate pretty hot here. We kind of have it. Would you want to? I mean, we have a couple of options. Do you want to go tit for tat, so to speak?
I think we got to, yeah. I think we got to hit him with the heavy.
Okay, Bear. So we're gonna
With the
give
what?
you the Rocky Mountain oysters, which of course are bull testicles.
In no way oysters.
We could have just said we'll let you eat these and then tell you what's in them afterwards, but that would take all the fun out of just saying bull testicles.
I mean, they've got a very firm texture, I'm not going to lie to you. A whitey inside that, as somebody, familiar with testicles, doesn't take a lot of second guessing what's been going on. I mean, my last experience with testicles ended really badly. I was in the Sahara Desert, staying with these Berber tribesmen. First of all, as he was sharpening his machete, I went around the back of this poor goat that was about to get it to see, what he was hanging. And it was quite a relatively small goat, but what was hanging beneath it was out of all proportion. And I thought, I can't believe I've got the best hung goat in this entire Sahara Desert here. And sure enough, a few swift, deft moves from his machete and these things were sat in my hand, and they were like massive baseballs, and I thought, wow. And I remember eating this, putting this thing in my mouth. I thought, I thought if I try and chew this, it's going to be an explosion of everything that is inside, the white stuff, And I thought, that's not going to be good, so I'll try and swallow it whole. I got it but it was big, and I got it about halfway down, and then it wouldn't go, and then so I vomited. But then the whole village are there, so I don't want to be rude, so now I've got a mouthful of testicle, sperm, and vomit.
Oh, God!
That I'm thinking, so then I've got to chew it, because it's a second I've got to get, so now I'm chewing it, trying to make. So to be honest, these rocky oysters, the fact that they're cooked and they've got batter, we're definitely already a step up from the last ones.
I can't believe that you ate it raw. Ugh.
Okay, well, I mean,
It's still getting
They've got that.
Yeah.
Oh. How old are these? they taste off.
well,
We sent them
old are
over on a boat.
yeah. I think
Well, was
probably
it
six
were
weeks.
they sat around in the sun for a long time?
They're on top of the boat. I'm glad you don't like it. I mean, I'm glad that you're having after your story to have a difficult time with that. Isn't it a little bit more difficult to eat something nasty when you're just sitting safely in front of a camera versus out there surviving.
But you're right, you know, when you're out there though and you're hungry and you're kind of fighting your way through stuff.
Straight out of the river like that.
Certainly for me, I get into that mindset, you're gonna have to be chomping down to bad stuff, but you're on a mission to get out of there and get through it in one piece. Okay, number 2 is what's called stargazy pie. This is pretty potent fish pie. You're gonna see the heads and the tails and all of that, and underneath that pastry, it doesn't get much better. But it's traditional. It's, you know, as we say, it's country style. And yeah, knock yourselves out. See what you think.
Oh man.
So I'm assuming if there's fish heads on the outside, there's the rest of the fish on the inside.
The sort of fish it is actually called pilchard. And then they mix it with like eggs and a whole bunch of other stuff. But knock yourselves out. See what you think.
Great.
Yeah, it looks great, Bear.
I love pilchard. Or whatever you called it. I think that's what you said.
Pilchard heads.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I can't
Boy, when I
wait to get a
opened that
fork
up,
full of this.
when I opened that up, it was kind of like,
Bait shop?
you know, like maybe somebody had an aquarium and then they died, and no one knew about it for a couple of weeks.
Then somebody shows up and like, let's just put a pie crust over that. You know, maybe someone will eat it.
Yeah, it's kind of got that. We forgot to feed the fish, and we also put some eggs in there. Okay, all right. I mean, I feel like a real test of this thing. I mean, I gotta peel this back and just see if the fish body. Okay, yeah, the fish body just goes.
The
and
head
goes.
pokes out and he gazes at the stars, but then the body is in there snug as a bug in a rug.
There you
So
go.
you got, oh gosh, it's just a whole fish.
Yeah, there's bones.
Oh, Link, that's a weak bite, man. Look at what I got going on here.
I've got mostly, okay, there's more fish and some bones.
Just swallow the bones. Yeah, they'll go right down.
Okay, calcium, you say. It's a strange juxtaposition
Yeah.
of pie-ness and fishiness.
Well, but let's face it. I mean, generally, I don't know what your experience is, but generally, when it comes to pies, I always think the best bit of the pie anyway is a nice pastry. The rest is detail, isn't it? But yeah, well done. Well, welcome to the Stargazy Club. You know, and you smash through the pilchard.
Better than the haggis.
There you go.
I will say that.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay, good. So what's next up for me?
Okay. Bear, we've got something. We got something that if you were to go to a family reunion in like the Midwestern United States, there's definitely going to be something like this.
You got any family in the Midwestern United States?
Not found yet, but ever hopeful.
I think you could. You're looking though. Keep looking, man. Just start crashing family reunions. Everybody would love it over here.
Okay, what? And this is what they have.
So they do a lot of things in Jello molds. For some reason, I don't know what happened. At some point in America, we just decided that let's put anything we can think of into a Jello mold. So kind of, our take on a fish dish for you.
We love this. We eat this all the time over here in America.
Okay, so there you go. There is a. I mean, am I allowed to know what's in it? You can tell me what's in it? Or is that the surprise?
Yeah, you know what? You should just turn it over and find out for yourself.
Yeah. You know the technique.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think if I turned up at my new family for the Sunday, I think I might be turning around again pretty quickly and heading east. Yeah, okay.
So it's a little bit savory, a little bit sweet, and very gelatinous.
Oh, God. What's that, tuna? Tuna with carrots and gelatine.
Yeah.
All of those things are wonderful on their own. It's amazing how when you combine them, you systematically destroy it, you know. Oh,
See, you've
God.
discovered it, Bear. This is why it works at a family reunion, because what you just described is exactly what it means for family to come together. Like, everything may be great on its own, but when you smush it all in one place and try to enjoy it, you just gotta grin and bear it, no pun intended.
These individual people are okay on their own.
Okay, 2 dishes done. Are you ready for the finale? I feel you've been hit hard by courses 1 and 2. This one
Yeah.
is a nice one, but it's an unusual one. It's just simply grilled cheese, but with Marmite on the top. And you might not know what Marmite is. Do you know what Marmite is?
We've dabbled a little bit, but we've never had it on something else. We've had it straight, and every time we do it, everybody's like, "No, you can't eat it straight. You've got to have it in the context of something else."
I can't keep it straight between the Marmite and the Vegemite.
The Vegemite is like the Aussie version of Marmite.
Well, I don't want you to know stuff. I want him to know stuff.
Hey, just repeat what I said, Bear.
Don't do it.
Well, no, you're right. Vegemite is the Aussie version, but Marmite is quintessentially, British, is strong tasting, and we have an expression that Trump, you might say, is like Marmite. You either love him or you hate him, So it divides a nation, Marmite. Personally, I really like Marmite, but it is strong, very healthy, lots of good iron in it, perfect with cheese. Go for it.
I like the idea of mixing it with some cheese. I've just had it on a spoon before.
For some reason, every time we get it, it's just on a spoon.
All right, a little
Okay.
think it.
And a lot of sink it.
Yeah, that looks epic. I'm excited for you. That makes me happy. I feel like wonderful. Oh yes. We're now showing them something beautiful and English and strong and healthy and traditional, and you seem a little stuck for words.
I feel like I've just vaped a salt flat. You ever done that?
That's quite an analogy. You also have a little bit on your cheek. I gotta say, I think our crew who prepared this went pretty heavy on the Marmite. Because
Oh yes. Yeah, no, that's heavy on the Marmite. It wants like grilled cheese with just a little kick of Marmite, a little bit of Marmite.
You just need to just give it a little bit.
And it's pretty hard to ruin a cheese toasty.
Well, they did.
listen, I totally get what this could be.
Right.
If they had just shown a little restraint.
I'm just gonna eat this piece of bread off to the side here.
My kids would love this. After school, cheese Marmite toasty. Great.
All right, so we're gonna return the favor with and go out with something that's gonna leave a nice taste in your mouth.
A little
so
treat
you
for
remember
you.
us fondly.
Yeah. This is so simple. Kind of our version of, cheese toasty with Marmite. It's a Ritz cracker with easy cheese on top of it.
Here we go.
Simple.
Right, great.
elegant.
So you just have the crackers and you get.
I mean, I've never seen this sort of thing before. This is truly American.
Yeah. Is cheese made as easy as possible, Bear?
And as unhealthy as possible. I mean, how can you have cheese in a can?
It's pressurized. Just watch. You hit
Look
that
at
little
this.
thing.
Look, canola oil and God knows what's in this. I mean, this is not going to be good stuff, is it?
I think if you look on the bottom of the can, there's an anus, and that's where the cheese goes in.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to be. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Watch out.
Yes. Yes.
Oh wow. Actually, this looks great. I mean, this sums up what I was saying at the beginning. God bless the land of the free. That's why I love America. It's simple, it's delicious, and it will kill you in a heartbeat. Awesome.
And
Yeah.
don't forget the chaser. Just take the can and right into the mouth. Preferably
wow.
you be standing standing up in your kitchen.
Yeah, this is a late night delicacy.
I love it.
There
I
were
love it.
many nights as a teen when
You didn't-
my mom would walk in and I didn't quite suckle it like you did.
Yeah, you didn't have to wrap your lips around
Usually,
it.
I mean, now you basically have claimed that easy cheese can for yourself.
Yeah, that's yours now.
The
I'm an
respectable
easy
way to
cheese
do
rookie.
it.
Come on,
like
give me a
this.
break.
Some
Okay, sorry.
separation, just a little separation.
It's like a sport drink, man.
Was
You
this a COVID compliant sort of?
He's like,
I love how it's like.
It's such a pleasure to spend a little bit of time with you and to swap dits, is what the commandos say. Dits are stories. There's another British euphemism for you. But we're such big fans of everything you do, and yeah, thank you for a couple of truly disgusting courses and then a winner to end. We'll let the viewers, I thought, decide who comes out on top, whether they prefer the Brits or the American food. But for me, always a fan of you guys. Keep going, you're legends. Can't wait to meet up in person when all this crazy stuff is over.
I'm telling you, man, right back at you. This has been a thrill.
And just remember, next time, we're drinking urine.
Yes.
Consider this your gentle introduction.
Okay.
We're ready.
Take care, guys. Thank you. Well, there we go. Rhett and Link, the legends, super fun. We'll leave it to you to decide what would you prefer. And generally, not just these dishes, who do you think does food better? The Brits or the Americans? It's a tough one. Let me know.